Good afternoon. Hey, everybody. How you doing? John here, Studio 10-4 weekly update. Hope you guys are doing good out there and everybody's able to come back into the fold, man. We had a little road trip last week and Dan and I out on 10-4, super secret work, doing some recon, checking out some trucks out there, out and about, which was, I can't tell you how fantastic it was to get out and just be normal, man. Go out and do some looking around, reconnaissance on some trucks, and get out and see what everybody's up to. Things are still closed for the most part, but they're working it so you can at least go in and enjoy yourself and do stuff. And I'm talking about, we go out on the road, we got to feed ourselves, we got to have a place to stay. I can tell you this much. I won't tell you where we were at, but I'll tell you, you wear your mask, you do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. And sometimes, we didn't. As far as just trying to get in and out of hotels and whatever. And, some people are pretty nervous about all that stuff still, man. I don't know. Anyway, we had a good time. Beautiful weather where we were at. Great trucks. I can just tell you this much. We got some great stuff coming up in 10-4. When it comes out, when you guys will see it, we don't know yet, but when that happens, you'll be the first to know, and we'll definitely get some good stuff out there for you guys in 2021. Want to say hi to everybody that's tuned in so far. Peter Henderson, good to have you on board. John Jakes, of course, always in there. Wade Riffy, good to have you on board, buddy. Kim Grimm. Kim's got a great story out this month in the edition of 10-4. In fact, we're gonna have to go in and just have a little look-see at that later on in the show. I want to kind of go through that, especially being that it's March, and March normally we would be where? We would be in Louisville. We'd be going to go in and check out Matt's. It should have been. We were hoping it would have been, but it isn't. At least, not in 2021. So held over to 2022, I guess, right? And it'll be the 50th anniversary Mid-America Truck Show. So we'll all look forward to that. We're all looking forward to that. I mean, that show is going to just blow up, I'm sure, and be an incredible show with an incredible amount of trucks, probably more trucks than ever. I would imagine in 2022. I hope I see all of you guys there. And I'll talk about some upcoming shows that I'm going to be at along with all of Team 10-4. I'm just going to talk about those shows that are coming up that I'm going to be at with the gang. All the rest of them, we're going to kind of wait on. We've got a pretty good list going. We don't have the website updated yet with the event calendar, but it's coming. So hang in there with us on that, and it'll be there. Troy Helliston, good to see you, buddy. Glad to have you in the show as always. Everett Ford, good to have you along, man. Who else did I see in there? Jim Stoltz, good to see you. And let's see who else is in there. Looks like I'm seeing everybody today, too, which is good because as I've talked to you guys before in the past about, we're streaming, by the way, to Facebook, our Facebook page, to our YouTube channel, and to our Facebook group, the Lounge. So the Lounge is a little bit weird because it doesn't let me respond back to you guys. And usually all I see is like a silhouette. I don't see who it is that commented from the group, but I think they finally fixed that. And that's a Facebook thing, man. They're always doing something, changing stuff around and making it hard for us to do our job. But I think they got it worked out, and it looks like it's working. But anyway, let's go and have a look at a few things I wanted to tell you guys about because it is Matt's month and we're not there. I want to kind of show you what's going on, or would have gone on, what has gone on. We got the old man and Aunt Barb there from the Lounge over there from Aunt Barb's Cafe, and that would be Dennis. Good to have you along, buddy. Yeah. So it is still doing the same damn thing. Anyway, if you go over to the Facebook page, then I'll see who you are, know who you are, because your name will come up. In fact, here's what it looks like. So that's what I see. If you're watching in the group in our 10-4 Magazine Lounge, that's what I see. So I'd rather be able to know who it is and what's going on and chat with you. If you're in YouTube, which Diesel Burner is over on YouTube, this is what I see over there. Hopefully you guys know about our YouTube channel. You don't have to go over there now. Wait till the show's over, but go over there, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to be populating stuff over there all the time from now on and getting a lot of cool videos up there. Facebook user, yeah, good evening, man. Good evening to you, whoever you are out there. I wish I knew. I don't. I want to get this taken care of. You know, the I Want My 10-4 contest that we usually do. Well, we did one. Now I need to find it. So give me a second here and I will. Should have been a little better prepared for this, but let's do it here. Well, that's why. You know what? I'll get back to that. I know where it's at and I'm going to get to it. What I want to tell you about is something cool that's coming up. We've got a new 10-4 partner. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to give up what exactly is happening, but this guy and his company is going to be giving away a 1995 Peterbilt 379 extended hood. The contest is already open. I'm going to tell you guys how to get in as soon as we get everything worked out on our end. But it is a 1995 379 extended hood. This truck's clean, man. I've seen pictures of it and it's clean. No, it's not going to be a California truck. Obviously, it's a 95. But apparently it's a 95 Pete plus $10,000 cash. So I'll let you know how to enter that. I will have pictures for you. We will be putting that up. Plus, they are a Studio 10-4 sponsor. And next week, we'll have everything in place for that to take place and get everybody up to speed on that. But check it out, man. 1995 Peterbilt 379 extended hood. And this thing, it's looking good. It's got, some nice half fenders on it, stacks, stainless skirts and lights. And, I mean, it's not just a stock truck, nice visor. So somebody did, a couple things. I'll find out from our people if it was them or if they got it like this and turned it around. Hey, and it's got the Pete wheels on it too. So for me, if I was not in California and I needed or wanted a truck, I'd be trying to win this one. I'm pointing at it right here. You can't see it, but it's there. And it's a nice looking ride. So look forward to bringing that to you guys. Next week, I will have all the information on that. Right now, I want to bring up the winner of there he is, of our I Want My 10-4. And there we go. Let's get right to it. There you go. And this gentleman's name is Jeff. And I'm going to say Hobart, if that's correct, or Hubert. You let me know, Jeff, but you won a 1-year subscription to 10-4 magazine. We'll get all your information. I'll inbox you on Facebook, or you can send me an email, whatever you, if you're watching tonight. I haven't seen you on here, but you are the winner of, and this is from 2 weeks ago because we didn't do it last week. 1-year subscription that gets shipped out to you in a plastic sleeve, sealed up, protecting the magazine, so you get a classy edition of 10-4 magazine, just like when it came off of the press, or if you picked it up at your local Chrome shop or truck stop. So congratulations to you. I suggest, that anybody that wants a subscription and wants to get their 10-4 magazine, I suggest get a subscription. It's probably one of the easiest no-brainers going out there right now. All you got to do, in fact, I'll bring it up here for you guys. All you got to do is go over. In fact, you can go to 10-4 shop and pick it up. I'm going to do that for you right now. Click on the 1-year subscription if that's what you're looking for. And that's 5 copies. So single subscription, single copy of the magazine, 1 per month, $50. Depending on where you're located at, we do international shipping and Canada, Mexico, whatever, all around. So you guys, you just let us know where we got to send it to. Fill out your information when you go to the page, and everything's right there. So we love to have subscribers. That's going to be a big plus, I think, for everybody. Just guarantees that you're going to get the magazine and not have to worry about finding one when they come out. You'll be the first to get them. So I'm going to go back to our current. Here's what I wanted to bring up. So, like I was talking about, two things. This is Matt's month, and I want to go back to my first 10-4 photo shoot that wasn't my truck when I started working with everybody here at Team 10-4. And you guys may remember that, some of you. Ethan Young was the youngster that I call him youngster, young gentleman, young man that owned this truck. And we had a lot of fun with Ethan and his truck. And of course, being in Louisville at Matt's for the show, this was 2017. He ended up on the May cover of 2017. And here's the thing. I mean, and this is a T660, if I'm not mistaken, Kenworth. And he's got this thing dialed in inside and out. I mean, everything, everywhere, every part of it. I don't think there was anything that was left out, really. He took some trophies home. He did real good. And I think that Ethan, I haven't seen much of him or heard much of him. I think the boy's too busy working to be out there playing. So good for him. But sure was nice seeing this truck, and it showed itself really, really well. Just a gorgeous truck. Little eyes on detail all throughout. And I'm not sure if we got the shot. I think we did, actually. I take that back. I know we did. We're going to get to this shot. I think the inside of that truck's gorgeous. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. Did a great job, top to bottom, side to side. Everything covered up, either stainless, chrome, painted, polished, tires all juiced, bags all juiced. And this is a trailer. I mean, he didn't miss anything, man. He did a good job. Nice looking truck. The one shot I want to show you guys, though, that's pretty cool, and there it is. So there's your Chicken Lights and Big Rig Friday nights right there, man. That is in the stadium. Now, that stadium's gone because the last year we were there in 19, they were tearing that thing down, what was left of it. So I'm imagining it's got to be all the way gone now. But, oh, man, what a disaster it was, though. They were tearing that thing down during the middle of the truck show. And dust everywhere. I mean, it's hard enough to keep a truck clean, right? And you got somebody demolishing a baseball stadium next to the truck show. It wasn't exactly timed out very well, but, we got through it. Everybody got through it and did what they had to do to keep the trucks looking good. Jamie Williams, of course, in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's a Kenworth, so it's right, and we know you're right. Good to see you, Jamie. Looking good, my friend. Glad you're in the house tonight. Let's see who else we got in here right now. JT Mercer, how you doing, buddy? Good to have you into the show tonight too. There's something I want to show you guys here. I'm going to go and I'm going to just kind of buzz through these other pics here. 10-4's done a couple of photo shoots there at that property, and so some of that looks familiar, and it ought to because of that. But I'll tell you, we got a break, man. When we were shooting this truck, the nighttime shot that you were looking at, the truck was wet. Well, that was shot obviously the night before, and then we shot these on Sunday. So, but man, looking good all the way around. Just a nice looking truck. Nice guy too. Ethan, just a great guy. Comes from a long, line of a trucking family, and his grandpa. So it's good when you see people like that keeping everything together. I really enjoyed that. There's more pictures in here too. Yeah, that's more of history on the. So go back and look, check it out, and that's all from the May 17 issue. As I said, Kim Grimm. I'm going to bring Kim up over here now. Kim Grimm, in this month's edition, put a real nice kind of a history together of 50 years of Matt's. Now, obviously, the 50th year anniversary show would have been this month. Would have been quite a show, I'm sure. We'll have it next year, but looking good. This picture never gets old. This was Wednesday when we got into Louisville, and the trucks everything was snowed on. Everything was covered in snow. And this was that 19, Dan? I believe it was 18 or 19. And I think it was 18 now that I think about it, right? Anyway, Kim's done a nice job here putting together a lot of archive stuff and up-to-date stuff, variety of pictures, things to look at in there. Paul K. Young, picture of him. The first time I've ever seen a picture of the gentleman. You know that? I mean, all these times I've been over there and years I've been going to the show and never knew what he looked like. So now I do. But good looking bunch of folks there back in the day. Black and white photo. Kind of love that. Trucker hats everywhere. Kind of like that. A little different, but still the same, you know. I mean, for the most part, I'm sure there's yeah. I don't know if we see too many Fords in there, you know, but I think they're there. I don't know. Does Ford still show trucks in there? I don't think they do, man. Their days are behind them, I believe, for the most part. That mixer brings back some memories. I had a dump truck with that same chassis. I think that's a 700. And yeah, it was a back beater. There you go. Ed Burns and Sons. Pride and Polish, Trucker's Choice. Now, I haven't read all this story, so I'm imagining everything's called out here. That guy don't look like a trucker, but I'm assuming he is. And there's the gang, man. So, yeah, looking around here, I can name a few names, but Bud is still around. Well, okay. Everybody here, as far as I know, is still around, but with the show, Bud's the only one. And Suzanne Stempensky right there, she was actually working with the show in Dallas. And kind of unfortunate that they canceled so early, but, you know, for whatever circumstances it was that they had to. Now Texas is open, so we could have had a truck show. Diana Owens, she actually lives right up the road from me. So that's kind of a small world, but great bunch of folks. I did a few shows with these guys working, judging trucks in the shows, and had a good time doing that. Man, Bill Sandvik, there he is. The man himself, you know, and Bill took home a lot of trophies over the years. Oh, man. Great shot there. Yeah, anyway. You guys check it out. It's in the magazine. It's in the website. There's Big E right there handing out 10-4 bucks. So always a lot of good stuff in 10-4. You guys know that. Always glad to have you guys along to check out the funner side of stuff. Hopefully you've seen this month's cover and cover story. There's one more thing I want to show you guys, and that is a little video that we've got here. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up the cool way and show you what we got going on here. And what I mean by that is I've got a new way to bring videos up so that I don't have to share the screen. I can actually go directly to it. This little walk around here of this truck kind of went viral on our Facebook page. I'm going to let you guys have a little look at it. Tell me what you think. All right, what'd you guys think of that? That is quite the truck. We put that truck in 10-4 magazine, excuse me, back in January. So that was in our January edition. Black Beauty is the story. Eric Hill was the guest author. Did a special feature on that truck, and that's a new gen built truck for Keaton Giza. And Keaton, I met online because I saw that post and said, "Hey, send that over to me, man. I want to share that and let people have a look at your truck." Hey, John, yeah, that was Betty. I know. I knew, but I wanted you guys to bring her name up. Good memories there. Keaton Giza, man, this guy was born for trucking. I didn't know this until I read Eric's story, but the guy was born on 10-4-2000. So whenever it's 10-4 day around here, Keaton is celebrating his birthday. So congratulations on that. But a beautiful truck, and it was our privilege to share that truck with everybody, and then eventually get it in our magazine, and of course share it with you on social media. If you guys want to read the whole story, go to the January edition of 10-4 and open it up to the Black Beauty story. My advice, go online, go to the website, because if you didn't happen to get that issue or can't find it now, which if you didn't get it, it's gone. It's there on the website, and there's some great pictures of that truck on there for y'all. Let's see, what else do we got here for you guys tonight? Oh, I'm sitting here looking at my screens and my monitors. So nothing to do with trucking, but so I'm going through bank statement, credit cards, and all that fun stuff today. Yeah, it's that time of the month. And on my credit card, I got 2 charges. One of them, and you guys are going to like this because I know I got some UFC fans out there. So stay with me on this here for a second. But the first thing was, I have a yearly subscription to antivirus, and I've had the same one for 25 years. When it first came out, I liked it. I bought it. I'd stopped using it 1 year and switched to another brand. And what happened? I got virus, right? So I said, never again. I went back to it. If y'all watched The Honeymooners, you know which one I'm talking about. I won't name names out here, but you know what I'm talking about if you ever seen The Honeymooners. Jackie Gleason, I know, yeah, dating myself. Believe me, that show was old before I was born, so it's really old now. But this being said, I go to the credit card statement. There's a charge for $124, $125, $124.99. And Miss Julia's sitting in here on the couch, and I'm over here just kind of starting to fume and bark and scream and kick. And she says, "What's up?" And I said, "Well, this happened again," because this happens every stinking year. You have to watch what these guys do. And I clicked off the reoccurring subscription. I want to make sure I talk to them every year. So, and again, somehow it got turned back on. So I always call them. I talk to them. We get it worked out. Now you go to the website of the other half of the, honeymooner husband, antivirus website. And on the website now, when you go for help, they actually have in there a selection for you to go and check on and get the subscription thing worked out and get it removed. This is the first that they've ever done that. But what does that tell you? So check this out. I click on it. Instantly, it tells me, "Hey, don't cancel. We'll give you 50% off and we'll refund your money. And, we can still be friends." So, oh my. Anyway, when I did that, I just shook my head and I was happy that I got it worked out, but I shook my head again even more because I'm thinking, how many people don't even bother to look? They get that charge for $124 and just pay it. And this company, of course, they're cashing the check, right? And I think there's a lot of stuff out there. So my advice, guys, is just watch your statements. Be careful. I know it sucks and you got to take the time to do something about it. This was the most painless that this process has ever been in all the years that I've had to do this. And I've done it every stinking year. But this time, all I had to do was click, gave me the option, click again. done. I went back to my credit card statement. It had already credited my credit card statement. Okay. So that's a cool thing. Eric Hill in the house. What's going on, Eric? Did you catch that walk around of Keaton's truck, Black Magic? I hope you did. So yeah, that was for you, buddy. The other cool thing, here's this. So how UFC fans? Who's my UFC fans in the house? Everybody put your hand up. I called ESPN Plus today, right? Yeah, I called them, got them on the phone. Great service, great phone. It was actually an enjoyable experience, which usually they're not so much, but this one was. And I said, look, auto billed me $50, $49.99. Didn't realize it. My subscription was up, but they auto billed me, and I don't like that. So she says, well, you want to cancel? And I've said, yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it. I said, there's actually two things I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about, this and also this UFC fight that I subscribed to. And she said, well, let me tell you first, about the subscription. If you cancel the subscription now and you want to renew later, it's going to be $10 more. So I'm grandfathered in at this $49.99 a year. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep it. So I kept that. The other point of interest I had to talk to, and this is where you guys all come in, all of you, I know I got some UFC fans out there. If you subscribed to 257, UFC 257, that's the one where half the fight didn't get streamed, right? They had difficulties. Half the fights didn't get streamed. We didn't get in until somewhere down the line on the main card. So we, 60, 70, whatever bucks it was, didn't get to see half of the fights. Getting credited for half of that now. So if you had the same experience, get a call into them and let them know. I just told them, hey, you know what? I never got a call or nothing from you guys, email, anything. So help a brother out. And, what are you going to do for me? And they said, well, we'll give you half your money back. Okay, I'll take it. So good stuff out there. There is, still businesses that do offer service. They're out there. You just got to, take the time to make the call or, send the email. Squeaky wheel gets the oil, as they say. So I do have a couple more things, but I'm going to save them for next week. I've been working on putting a video together on a couple of different trucks we've shot. Just to give you guys a heads up, we're going to be doing a lot more video, like the walk-arounds and the driver interviews that I do behind the scenes while Dan the Man's out shooting trucks. I'm going to be doing a live interview, live video with either truck driver, truck owner, whoever's feeling like getting in front of the camera. And that's not always easy to do. Sometimes people just don't feel comfortable in front of the camera, and that's okay. I get it. If you don't want to be out there, no big deal. We'll do everything we can to make you look good, though. And most of our guys do anyway, so it's not hard. But we would love to have our guys on video and be able to have a conversation and share it with you guys out there. So I'm just going to close tonight with the show updates that I want to share with you guys. I'm not going to share everything, but here's the shows I'm going to. And this will be all Team 10-4 on board. And that's going to be the first one that we're all going to go to together this year. And that's going to be April 23rd through the 25th for the 75 Chrome Shop Truck Show in Wildwood, Florida. That is going to be a show. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to get into Florida and hang out and see all of you. God, it's been like forever. July 8th through the 10th, Walcott Truckers Jamboree, Walcott, Iowa. We'll all be there for that one again, Team 10-4. I think Eric, yep, we'll all be there. Just saw his name. The next one after that, jump down, and here it is, September 17th and 18th. That's Trucking for Kids, and the Trucking for Kids show and drags in Irwindale, California, and that's the 40th anniversary show for all of the Trucking for Kids gang. Hopefully somebody picks the show up and runs with it and continues the tradition. If you guys feel motivated and you feel like you want to have a show on the West Coast that you just kind of grab the keys and plug in and start it up and run with it the following year, this might be the one. So let us know. we can hook you up. So love for that one to continue on. It's a great show. It's kind of 10-4 magazine's, backyard show. That's where a lot of our folks hang out. So love to see you there. The big show, and this is kind of crazy for us, Team 10-4 is going to be at Irwindale. And I think we're all going to be there. We're still kind of trying to figure that out now. But right after that, the next weekend, Guilty by Association Truck Show. All the guys at Four State Trucks and the Chrome Shop Mafia are going to be having the Guilty by Association Truck Show. That is going to be, in my opinion, either the biggest or one of the biggest shows of the year. I wouldn't feel at all uncomfortable guessing that there could be as many as 1,000 trucks there. Last show they had, there was 600. That was an approximate count. 600 trucks at the show. You go 2 years with no show, because 18 was the last one. We were supposed to have it in 19. No, wait, 19. Yeah, 18. Skip 19, go 20. No show in 20. Now we're 21. So I think it's going to be big. And that show, if you've never been to that show, you need to go, whether you bring your truck or not. I mean, it's just one of those shows. It is literally, Miss Julia, go camp out and hang out. Hopefully Miss Julia will be there with us as support and being able to hang out with Team 10-4 and work the booth and do her magic, because she will be down in Irwindale, right, Miss Julia? Yes, she's shaking her head. Yes, she's at table eating dinner while I'm sitting here chatting with you guys. I got Jim Boy's tacos sitting over here and a taco salad, man, and she's over there, and I'm smelling this stuff. It's making me hungry, so I'm gonna get this done and get out of here. But just to recap: 75 Chrome Shop, Wildwood, Florida; Walcott, Iowa; Trucking for Kids down in Irwindale, and then pretty much for me wrapping up the season, it will be Guilty by Association in Joplin for the with the Four State guys and all the Chrome Shop Mafia. So yeah, Everett. Tacos, buddy. Yeah, BYOT, bring your own tent. We'll talk about that, right? Speaking of which, look for our new tent, right? The unveiling is coming. We have a new cover that we'll be unveiling. So, Pack Summers, what are you going to do there, buddy? What's going on? And be out in the Joplins. Right on. There you go. That's how it's done. We don't know yet. So Miss Julia asked the question, are we going to be barbecuing? I'm going to say there's going to be some kind of barbecue there. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off this year. That's remains to be seen. There's a lot going to have to happen to make 2 shows back to back like that happen. And especially if the first one, which is Trucking for Kids, there's a lot of work to getting all that barbecue down there and making that happen. But so one way or another, there's going to be barbecue down there, I'm sure, on Saturday, and they'll probably do the great big feed that we do every year. All that money goes to charity too, by the way. Yeah, Troy, dates for Trucking for Kids, September 17th and 18th. And yes, that is the same weekend as Busted Knuckle in Tonkawa, Oklahoma. So Team 10-4, I'm not kidding you when I said we are going to get spread thin, man. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. We are going to be spread thin. So listen, guys, if you have any more questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll pick them up later. You guys can keep on chatting and hanging out and doing what you're doing. I'm going to go grab a PBR and some tacos. And if anybody, a lot of you guys, I don't think are in California. In fact, not very many, if any. But and that doesn't limit this taco place to just California. They're actually out and about. But Jim Boy's Tacos, man, they're the original Spanish taco. Guy started back in like 1950 something up in Lake Tahoe, making tacos out of an Airstream trailer. Polished up, shiny Airstream, and opened up his taco shops all over the place. Folsom happens to be the home location. They've got their offices, corporate offices here, but they're all over the place actually. And their claim to fame is their Spanish tacos that they roll them in Parmesan cheese. So best of both worlds, man. An Italian, happy eating Mexican food, you can't go wrong. Oh, and the churros are freaking out of this world. their cream cheese stuffed churros. So yeah, okay, I'm hungry now. I've got to go eat. You guys are probably all going, okay, I got to go get some food now, right? So if that's the case, I did my job. And you guys enjoy your meal, enjoy your dinner, enjoy your weekend. Got some beautiful weather out there here and there, different places, depending on where you're at. And if it's storming like I was here a few days ago, hang on, stay safe, keep the shiny side up. JT, I am out until next week. All right, y'all, take care.